What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 19 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 3 picks wrong and got 19 right, which is an 87% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 87% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get an 87% win rate and get 19 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $210 just yesterday. Another member who won $100 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description. So go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. All right, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is points and rebounds for 29.5, and this one actually is for less for Nikola Vucevic. Now when you come look at Nikola Vucevic, we've actually seen him go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games, but they do face off against none other than the Boston Celtics. Now, as you all know, Boston Celtics are a pretty strong team, and they do actually rank 6th in points allowed, which is interesting to see, and also do rank 15th in rebounds allowed. When it comes to this as well, Boston actually do a very good job at defending points, rebounds, and also assists to the center position, which is another reason why we do like the under for this situation. When it comes to Nikola Vucevic as well, even the times that he has gone on the over, he's just made it over by maybe 1.5 or even just by 0.5, so he's just only hit this. We tend to see his usage rate a little bit lower, and we are expecting that more of an outcome, especially against this Boston Celtics team. Boston Celtics are not only a tough team, but they also are a pretty slow-paced team, on top of Chicago Bulls being a slow-paced team as well. So you aren't expecting the same amount of volume that we usually get, and that's another reason why we do like the under for this situation here. So Nikola Vucevic, 29.5 points and revs for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Dennis Schroder. As you all know, Dennis Schroder, great player, and now plays for none other than the Brooklyn Nets, and is 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Dennis Schroder. We've actually seen him go on the over in 1 out of the last 5 games, but they do face off against none other than the New York Knicks. Now when it comes to New York Knicks, as we all know, they rank 2nd in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, the New York Knicks actually do rank 8th. And rebounds allowed, they do rank 2nd. So this is also an interesting one, because when they face off against Dennis Schroder and the Brooklyn Nets, the New York Knicks are going to be missing out on OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, and also Julius Randle. So they are missing quite a few big players, especially in OG or Julius Randle and also Robinson, but he is at center position. But we think, having those 3 players out who are all defensive minded players definitely is going to take a huge blow on the actual defense for the New York Knicks. And we think that is going to play out into this next game as well. When we look at Dennis Schroder as well, although he has missed this a couple of times, we tend to see him get pretty close to this line. His average over the last 5 is 20.2, so very close to this line, which is what we like to see. And we think now he should be able to go on the over with the matchup against Knicks. So although they do rank high, you do have to realize some big key players, 3 starters are out, and we think that's definitely going to have a huge diminishing factor on their defense. So Dennis Schroder, 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Again, to the next one is Nic Claxton. So Nic Claxton, as we all know, fantastic player, and this is none other than 10 rebounds, and this one is for more. Now, when we look at Claxton, we've actually seen him go in the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against the New York Knicks, who we just talked about, and they do rank 2nd in rebounds allowed. But like we mentioned before, with also Dennis Schroder, the reason why we do like the pick for the over for this is Mitchell Robinson and also Julius Randle are both out. As we all know, those 2 players are very big rebounders for this team, had the highest usage rate in both of those players, and now that they are both out, we think it is going to be a lot more easy to see Claxton be able to go on the over here. Claxton is not just a fantastic player, but he's also a very good, rebounder in general, has a high usage rate for this team. So with all that being said, we do like the over for this situation. We think Claxton will be able to turn it around, especially against a matchup against the New York Knicks. So Nic Claxton, 10 rebounds or more, I think is a great pick. Now, getting into the next one, we're going to be talking also about Clint Capela. So, Clint Capela, as we all know, fantastic player, and this one is none other than points and rebounds for 23.5, and this one also is for more. Now, look at Clint Capela. We actually see him going the over in actually 3 out of the last 5 games. Now, they do face off against the Charlotte Hornets as well, and as we all know, Charlotte Hornets do rank pretty low. They rank 19th in points allowed, and on top of that, when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank 28th. Now, Clint Capela does have a pretty good usage rate in both departments, but against Charlotte, who's not only just a fast-paced team, but also ranked very low in both categories, we definitely see him being able to go on the over here. So with the fast-paced game that we just mentioned as well, we definitely think that's going to be a huge plus, but his average over the last 5 is also 24.4, which is great. And we also look at what the bookies are saying. The bookies actually have him favored for the over, and we are going to be sticking to what the bookies are saying there. So Clint Capela for 23.5 points and rebs for more, I think is an absolute steal. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible. Well, PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is Nikola Jokic, who's been averaging 24.8 points, 12.4 rebounds, and 6.2 assists in the last 5 games. So he has done a great job for the Denver Nuggets, and the Denver Nuggets do face off against the Portland Trailblazers. Now, as you all know, Portland Trailblazers do rank 17th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they also do rank 20th and 17th in rebounds allowed. So because of those reasons, we definitely see someone like Nikola Jokic being able to go on the over here. This one's kind of a no-brainer to us. Not only is Nikola Jokic a very high usage rate player in all departments, but we are expecting a pretty fast-paced game, as Portland are a pretty fast-paced team, and we think they are going to push the pace and give a lot more volume to Nikola Jokic, whether it's points, rebounds, and assists. So definitely look to go on the over for this situation here. We think there's a lot of value there, so keep an eye out for his line, guys. If it is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over. Now, getting to the next player is Devin Booker, who's been averaging 23 points, 7.4 assists, and 6 rebounds in the last 5 games, so has done a fantastic job for the Phoenix Suns, and the Suns do face off against the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Spurs do rank 25th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, the Spurs do rank 24th, and rebounds allowed, they rank 27th. So rank very, very low in all categories, and because of that, we do actually like the over for this situation for Devin Booker here. Booker's not only a high usage rate player in all departments, but he's also had a pretty hot hand as of lately. He is coming off a very good game against Atlanta, where he did have 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I think it will be able to continue on and go into this next game, especially against the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Spurs also have a pretty fast-paced team as well, so we're expecting good volume there. And because of those reasons, guys, keep an eye out for Devin Booker's line. There could be a lot of value to go on the over there, especially if the line is under these averages. Now, getting to the next player is Victor Wembanyama, who's been averaging 21.2 points, 12.2 rebounds, and 4.6 assists. So Victor Wembanyama is having himself a Rookie of the Year type season, and they do face off against the Phoenix Suns. Now, Phoenix Suns, as we all know, they do actually rank pretty strong in some categories, but not the best in others. They actually rank 16th in points allowed. They rank 11th in assists allowed, which is pretty good, and 4th in rebounds allowed. Now, we think Victor Wembanyama is a bit of an outlier here because of how good of a player he actually is, but we tend to see Phoenix Suns do a very poor job at defending the center position, which is why we actually still like the over for someone like Victor Wembanyama here. Now, Victor is also, as we all know, a very tall player, very skilled, and he does and is able to put great points on the board, and we think he will be able to do that, whether it's points, rebounds, and assists. We shouldn't see him struggling too much, as the Suns don't really rank too well at guarding that center position. So we think Victor Wembanyama will be able to take advantage of that. So keep an eye out for the line, guys. Like I mentioned with the others, if it is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. We can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.